Hello loves, welcome back. This video is about showing you how I run my business in a way that feels aligned, and it's not just a business, this is a lifestyle. And I have officially been self-employed for 4 weeks. I'm 20 years old, and through this video I'll go through what I actually do, how I do it, and just like show you behind the scenes how I went from like being burnt out and not being able to run my business in the way that I want, not getting any sales, not making money, to now living off of it and feeling great, creating my own dream life. So if that's something that feels attractive to you, now let me teach you how to be the magnet of all these things and your desires. Okay, welcome. The agenda for today is what I do, why I do it, the mindset behind it, the habits that I have that support me, what actual business tasks that I do that actually get me what I want, and finally my reflections and the wisdom that I've gained through all of it. So if that sounds like something for you, keep on watching. First of all, what is it that I actually do? Like I said, I create art. My art is my content. Everything you see out here is me taking up space as an artist, and I teach entrepreneurs how to do the same. But the way that I do it, first of all, is I create an online branding for them, which means I create their website, I create their visual identity, I do all of their designs for them, I take them, I meet them as a person. I'm like, who are you and what is it that you are here to do? Who is it that you are helping? Who is your audience, your dream clients? Let's take that and let's create something where your dream audience would love and they would be attracted to you. That's what I do, okay? And when I do that, that's the first thing that I create the websites. Then I talk to my clients, my partners, and then I go in and say, okay, now what are you struggling with? That's where I create systems for them. So many will say, I have trouble creating content. I don't know how to put myself out there. Then I'm like, you know what, girl, let me help you. And I create a system for them that just like streamlines it, makes it easy. And now I've solved one of their issues. That's what I'll do, okay? And all of this, like I said in the very beginning of what I do it in a way where it feels like them. So it is very custom and tailored to them. And my biggest accomplishment is making life easier for them and making them love their business again, where it's like, oh, okay, now I don't have to do everything from A to Z. There's a system, I put it in here, it does it for me, like, you know. And once their dream client sees their content or their website and their branding, and I've helped them bring that to life, it makes them attractive and magnetic to more clients. So that's what I do, okay? So it is a blend of everything that energizes me because I'm very structured. I'm very organized. Everything needs to be clean, organized, structured. So I'm like, that's not a disadvantage. I can help people do the same. And I know for a fact how annoying it is to have everything cluttered and have everything in your mind, and you just need to get it down so you can like put out more work and do something that energizes you, okay? The second thing is the why. Okay, why do I do this? First of all, let's talk about why I made this video. This is public accountability, okay? This video is part of me showing up, and it's like speaking my truth. It's also letting you in on behind the scenes, and not just like, this is what I accomplished, this is what I did. You know, this is like, welcome. Here is everything that I actually put into it, and here's how I got here, because it wasn't easy. The second thing is why I'm doing this at all is because I've always had this feeling of that I was meant for more. I always had this feeling of that, as I know I'm grateful for everything that I have, but I see a certain life for myself where I have so much time to be. My dream is to be a resourceful mother, and I don't just mean financially. I mean in a very abundant, energetic, loving way where I can be there for my children fully, and I don't have to worry about such a silly thing, a little thing as money. You know what I mean? So that's my whole purpose. And I want to document everything because I have met so many women out there who have the same feeling, but they don't know what to do. and they don't know that it's a possibility to create life like this on their own terms. So that's what I kind of wanted to showcase. Also, I've spent 2 years grinding and hustling in my masculine energy, where I was burnt out. I wasn't even getting paid for all the hours, and I had like shiny object syndrome, meaning anytime there's something new or a new person, I would get like drawn to that instead of just being on one path. You know what I mean? So that was my why. The fourth thing is the mindset. I can't just give you the playbook like, here, do this ABC, if you don't have the mindset, the fundamental part done. So listen, girly, you need to listen to this. This is not a get rich quick scheme. This is not a hustling scheme. This is not a sprint. I'm not hustling for quick wins. I'm in this for a lifetime. I'm actually building a real foundation. I'm building real networks. I'm building real skills, and I'm building a real business. Okay, this is not trading. This is not multi-level marketing. My focus right now, and as it always should be for you as well, is alignment. Does this feel aligned with the woman that I see myself becoming? If it does not, I'm not doing it. Now, this does not mean that if you're completely broke, that you say, oh, I don't want to work at the local supermarket because that does not feel aligned with what I'm doing. No, sometimes you have to go through those phases to become the person on the other side. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying, in your business, if you're getting a lot of money, let's say you're making 100K a month, but you have no time, you have no freedom, you're constantly stressed out, you're burnt out, you're not following your cycle is irregular, you're complete, like you're starting to lose hair. Is that what you want? Does that feel aligned even though you're making a lot of money? No, it does not. That's what I mean. Like, be holistic in your approach. The truth is, your business is a reflection of you. When you take care of you, when you are more grounded, when you are aligned, you understand, you know yourself. That's why I care so much about self-development. That's why I make these videos about boundaries, people pleasing, about creating impact, about empathy, about love, because everything in the universe is love. And when you understand that and you operate from a state of complete love, it shows in your business. It shows, and it attracts your dream clients. Money becomes in love with you. You start caring about the right things suddenly, and that will be reflected in your business. So that was just, I can go way more in depth about this. Actually, I should make a video on that. If you want a video on that, let me know in the comments. But yeah, the fourth thing is the habits that I have. And this is synced with my menstrual cycle, because we are not like men. Men's cycles are 24 hours. Women's cycles are 27 to 35 days. Yeah. So you need to take that into consideration when you're watching all these gurus and these hustler bros online grinding. Okay. We can't do that. We can't. Now, I have different things that I do throughout each phase of my cycle, but these are the habits that like keep working for me no matter where I am in my cycle. Okay, so I prioritize my sleep like my life depends on it, because it does. Okay, like I sleep 8 to 9 hours every single day without fail. 8 to 9 hours. There are some days, of course, stuff comes up where you can't do it, but like 99% of the time, I sleep. And I have downloaded this app called Opal that locks my social media, because sometimes I don't have self-control. And we can all doom scroll. It's very common, it's normal, but you are responsible for that still. It's still your problem. So we have to cut down on that. So what I do is I lock all my social media when I'm when I'm about to go to sleep. And I work out 3 times a week. I work out sometimes. Strength training isn't for everyone, but I love fitness. I love fitness, and the days that I don't feel like doing anything, I just take a long walk on the treadmill. I just take a long walk on the treadmill. Other than that, I lift, I do fitness, but you can do yoga, you can do Pilates, you can join classes, movement, just move your body, be flexible. You don't want to be 30-year, like even 25-year-old with back pain and neck pain and all of that. Like, please take care of yourself, okay? That also is like very feminine if you romanticize it. Again, this is actually a very important point. Romanticize everything. It makes everything in life easier. Romanticize it. Everything is about self-love. Me sleeping 8 hours, my beauty sleep, I need it. My beauty sleep. I'm taking care of myself. I'm loving myself as a baby, like I would a baby. I mean, I always say this to my friends, like, treat yourself like you would treat your daughter. Would I want my daughter to be up scrolling at night and not sleeping? No, I would want her to have the most blessed, sweet dreams and sleep 8 to 9 hours and feel refreshed when she wakes up. So that's what I also do to myself. And it's the same, no screen time, baby. No screen time. Put that phone down. Working out 3 times a week, yes, I would love for her to have a sport, to be active, to move, feel herself, feel good, feel young, feel energized. I would also support her in eating a high protein diet, um, because it supports my energy. And just like eating clean feels so good. Obviously, that does not mean that I don't eat dessert. I love dessert, but don't get me wrong. But the 80-20 rule, 80% healthy, clean, 20% unhealthy. And also, ooh, this one is so important. Spend quality time with the people you like and that fill your energy, okay? I have isolated myself the past couple of years because I was like, oh, I'm grinding, I'm hustling, I'm building my business. I need to come out on top on the other side. No, you need people. You need people, and that's completely okay. Be around people you love. And I do, again, I romanticize everything. So I have like my self-care routines in the mornings and in the evenings, and deep work sessions. Now to the actual business stuff. I always do things based on tasks and not time. So I don't say, for example, oh, I'm gonna get 3 hours of deep work. No, I need to fix X, Y, and Z. And if it takes me 20 minutes or it takes me 5 hours, that's the tasks that I need to do. So it's like task based. So that also means you stay focused and you stay intentional. You're not just like wasting your time. You're actually like, okay, this is something that will move the needle. I get to spend my time on this because it's actually creating an impact. I actually right now only have 3 tasks. Main task, which is content, outreach, and service delivery. What does this mean? Content, this is what I'm doing right now. This is creating a personal brand. This is connecting with my audience. This is attracting my clients who I genuinely feel like I could help. And it also is just like me documenting my journey. It's my art. I love doing it. It fills up my cup. And it's me sharing my values and staying visible also. The second thing is outreach. So this is me reaching out directly to my dream clients where I genuinely feel like I could help them and try to try to help them through there. The third thing is the service delivery, which just means I'm spending time designing these websites. I'm spending time creating brands. I'm spending time doing the work. Okay, and the last part is the final thoughts, okay? If you can take just one thing from this video, I would say slow and steady wins the race. Don't rush. This is not a sprint. Get the foundations right. Take care of yourself. Again, your business is a reflection of you. If you don't take care of yourself, you won't be able to handle a big business or large amounts of money or this abundant lifestyle that you imagine for yourself because you can't even sleep 8 hours a night. Like, come on. Now, I understand some people have insomnia and all these things coming in the way. Some of you are mothers where your child wakes you up. Completely okay. That's not what I mean. I mean, when you make an active choice to stay up scrolling on your phone when you could be sleeping. Just keep showing. Could you hear that? That was my neighbor. And I also want to say it's not easy. Growth, no matter if it's emotional, spiritual, financial, whatever, it's not easy. But when you have these perimeters set in place for you to like romanticize your life, and you know that your value is sticking with what feels aligned for you, nothing can go wrong, because then you understand nothing happens to you, everything happens for you, and the universe is working in your favor. So just keep going, start, go, and like iterate. It's not gonna be perfect. You just have to change. I started in high school creating websites while I was in class and not even listening to my teacher, and now I'm here fully self-employed doing my thing. Everything I control, everything is in my power. Like, I live a life that feels truly aligned with me. And yeah, I might not drive a freaking, I don't know, Porsche and live in a mansion, all this stuff, but I don't care, because I have time freedom, I have location freedom, I have freedom. That's what we all want in the end, okay? And if this resonated with you, or you got something out of it, or if there's any part of it that you would like me to go more in depth with, then comment down below, like the video, subscribe, you guys, and I'd love to hear what you do and what business you're thinking of starting, or if you already have a business, then let me know in the comments, and see you in the next one. Love you. Mwah. Bye.